Hello, everyone. Roaring storms, trembling earth, and surging tsunamis. Natural disasters are a stark reminder of humanity's fragility against the immense power of the earth. In this video, we will witness some of the most terrifying natural disasters ever recorded, moments that sent shockwaves across the world. A video captures severe flooding in Pelabuhan Ratu, West Java, Indonesia, at night. Streets were submerged in fast-moving floodwaters as some residents attempted to navigate the hazardous area. The heavy rain appeared to continue, worsening the flood conditions and emphasizing the importance of timely evacuation in the face of flash floods. A striking image captures the moment a giant tidal wave crashes onto the shore, sweeping away everything in its path. Indonesia is well known for its powerful streams, which present both a challenge and an opportunity for surfing enthusiasts worldwide. However, nature's ferocity also serves as a reminder to approach the sea with caution. On July 24th, Japan's Sakurajima volcano erupted, prompting the Japan Meteorological Agency to raise the alert level from 3 to 5, the highest level on the warning scale. Volcanic rocks were ejected as far as 2.5 kilometers, accompanied by the threat of pyroclastic flows. 24 households were evacuated within a 4-kilometer radius of the crater, while the city ordered 51 people from 33 families to relocate. So far, no casualties or major damage have been reported, and the Sakurajima ferry remains operational. This marks the first time Sakurajima has been placed under a level 5 alert, and only the second time in Japan's history that a volcano has received the highest warning level. Prime Minister Kishida Fumio has directed authorities to gather information and support residents in evacuation efforts. A horrifying image captures the devastation caused by the tsunami along the coastal area, sweeping away numerous cars and submerging everything in its path. The unpredictable fury of nature leaves behind severe consequences for communities. This serves as a stark reminder of the harsh impacts of climate change and the importance of environmental protection. A powerful tornado ripped through the streets of Blumentritt, Murcia, Philippines, picking up dust and debris in large columns that darkened the sky. The devastation and danger were evident as the tornado moved through the area. It is one of nature's most terrifying phenomena, reminding us of the unpredictable and overwhelming power of extreme weather. Heavy rainfall has caused severe flooding in Bahia Blanca, Buenos Aires province, Argentina, submerging many areas underwater. Alarmingly, a local hospital has been flooded, directly affecting the neonatal intensive care unit.
Sargento Cabral, es un desastre. Mira el hombre ahí. Mira dónde le llega el agua. Ahí vive Chichita. No, mira los autos. Los autos tapados.
Medical staff and rescue teams are urgently evacuating patients and ensuring the safety of those trapped.
Es un desastre. Mira ese auto. Se le ve el cosito rojo nomás. Mira la ciudad esa. No, es un desastre. Mira. Mira el auto ese. Mira ese auto. Y sigue lloviendo la con.
On September 27th, in Zhengzhou City, Sichuan Province, a sudden landslide occurred, sending a massive amount of earth and rocks crashing down, blocking the road. A driver of a yellow pickup truck quickly spotted the danger and swiftly reversed to escape. Fortunately, there were no casualties or vehicle damage. Local authorities immediately cordoned off the area and implemented safety measures. On March 11, 2011, a devastating earthquake struck eastern Japan, triggering a tsunami that severely ravaged the city of Miyako. The images in the post reveal the catastrophic aftermath, with floodwaters sweeping through, carrying everything in their path and leaving behind scenes of destruction and ruin. This was one of the worst natural disasters in Japan's history, causing significant loss of life and property. The event serves as a stark reminder of nature's immense power and the importance of disaster preparedness. A massive iceberg in Disco Bay, northwestern Greenland, collided violently, creating a breathtaking spectacle. Initially, only small ice fragments fell, but over time, larger chunks began to collapse. Eventually, the event concluded with a massive explosion, as if nature was displaying its awe-inspiring power. A shocking video captures a car being swept away by raging floodwaters in Bahia Blanca, Argentina. The flood has caused extensive damage in the area, carrying away multiple vehicles and severely impacting residents' lives. People in high-risk areas must always stay prepared and follow safety guidelines issued by authorities. On the morning of March 8, 2025, in Rialco, La Pampa Province, Argentina, massive storm clouds with a terrifying swirling formation appeared in the sky, signaling the possibility of a powerful storm. This weather phenomenon quickly drew attention from residents and the online community. Given the situation, locals were advised to closely monitor weather developments and take precautionary measures to ensure safety. On June 17th, local time, a massive landslide struck the Umiyamaku Nunat Peninsula in Greenland, triggering a mega tsunami with an initial wave height of over 90 meters, 300 feet. The monstrous wave traveled at a terrifying speed, sweeping through coastal areas before ultimately striking the small village of Nugatsiak. On September 7, 2024, Typhoon Makar devastated Wenchang, Hainan, with wind gusts reaching up to 73.8 meters per second. The estimated casualties are high, and authorities urge residents to remain alert and follow safety measures. Witness the moment Indonesia's Dukono volcano erupts, sending a massive plume of ash and smoke into the sky, covering the entire area. A stark reminder of nature's raw power. Would you dare to stand close and see this spectacle with your own eyes? On March 7, 2025, in Tolima, Colombia, a devastating flash flood struck due to prolonged heavy rainfall, causing water levels to rise and torrents to rush through the streets. The floodwaters swept away obstacles, paralyzed traffic, and posed significant threats to property and human safety. Footage captures floodwaters surging over bridges and roads, creating scenes of chaos. Local authorities are actively implementing emergency measures to minimize damage and assist affected residents. A horrifying scene unfolds as a massive landslide occurs in the mountainous village of Mugu. Rocks and soil tumble down steep cliffs carrying mud and trees, creating a perilous situation. There is no confirmed information on damages yet, but the event poses serious risks to local residents and infrastructure. A large landslide strikes a hillside village, with soil and rocks collapsing just behind a fragile wooden house. The structure appears to be in grave danger, as the foundation has been severely eroded. This scene highlights the extreme risk of natural disasters, particularly in mountainous regions where steep terrain makes landslides more likely. This image captures the terrifying sight of powerful storms, accompanied by tornadoes hitting Ohio, USA. The sky turns ominously dark, and a tornado emerges near a red house, creating an apocalyptic scene.
Oh no!
Such intense storms frequently occur in the Midwest and southern United States, causing significant property damage and posing severe threats to human lives. A massive landslide has just occurred in Ordu, Turkey, causing the complete closure of the highway. Huge boulders fell down, blocking the road, disrupting traffic and threatening the safety of people. Fortunately, there were no casualties, but this event once again reminds us of the unpredictable power of nature. What do you think we can do to reduce the risk of disasters like this? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more amazing footage like this. A powerful storm suddenly swept through Hatay, Dürtyol, causing serious damage. The fierce winds blew off roofs, damaged many buildings, and caused panic among residents. A massive landslide has hit Turkey, creating a large sinkhole in the road and completely blocking the road. The incident is believed to have been caused by prolonged heavy rains, which weakened the soil structure. Authorities are currently dealing with the situation and warning people to stay away from the danger zone. This image shows severe flooding in Bahia Blanca, Argentina. Floodwaters surged through the streets, sweeping away many vehicles. At least 6 people have reportedly died as a result of the disaster. The flooding has had a significant impact on infrastructure and the daily lives of people in the affected areas. Hurricane Hilary tore through California, leaving devastation in its wake. A section of roadway completely collapsed, with a raging flood rushing beneath. Despite flash flood warnings, many were forced to brave the fractured roads. The sight of high tides on the Qiantang River in eastern China has drawn crowds of locals and tourists. The spectacular natural phenomenon is one of the most spectacular events of the year. However, experts warn that standing too close to the riverbank can be dangerous, especially when the water is rushing. The horrific moment a landslide occurred on a mountainside near Pukri in Chamba. Huge chunks of rock and soil slid down the slope, creating a cloud of dust that covered the area. The cliff face was cracked, with exposed rocks and soil, ready to collapse at any moment. Taylor Train captured the terrifying moment a massive tornado tore through Andover, Kansas. Within seconds, his home was completely destroyed, and everything he owned vanished in the storm. Fortunately, he and his family found shelter in time and survived the disaster. Want to witness more jaw-dropping moments? Subscribe and turn on notifications. A serious incident has occurred at the Ituango hydroelectric plant in Colombia. The Cauca River exerted immense pressure, leading to erosion and the destruction of part of the facility. This may be related to a failure in the flow control system or the weakening of surrounding soil structures. As the winter solstice approaches, the tides of the Qiantang River continue to display their majestic and powerful nature. Towering waves crash with incredible force, creating a breathtaking natural spectacle. Locals and tourists alike are in awe of the river's raw energy, a testament to the wild and untamed beauty of nature. Want to witness more jaw-dropping moments? Subscribe and turn on notifications.